Hey guys, it's me again with another video, and today I'm going to review Eken H9R action camera. You see, the R stands for the remote control. That is the only difference from the previous model of Eken, the H9. Other than that, everything is the same. So let's start. So you see on the front of the box, you see it says Wi-Fi, waterproof, 30 meters. 4K Ultra HD 12 megapixel camera, we'll see. And on the side you can see what you get in the box: waterproof housing, the frame, mounts, different mounts, handlebar, and remote control. It says optional, but if you get it this model, the H9R, you get the remote. And on the back you see more detailed information. You see 1080p, 60 frames per second or 30 frames per second, 720, 120 FPS, you see, or 4K video or 2.7K video, wide angle lens, HDMI input, long lasting battery, etc, etc. And on the other side, well, more or less the same. Okay, so let's open the box and see. And by the way, you can do live streaming with this. That means, well, you can basically use it directly to stream your videos. Alright. So this is Eken, what was the model? H9R, yeah. Alright, so let's open it up. Unscrew it. Which way? Okay. Here we go. That's quite a long one. Yep, it takes a while. Well, alright, by the way, I haven't been very active. I haven't posted any videos. Well, that's mainly because my camera is broke, and my camera it has failed. And I had to buy, slide this, which way? Alright, this way. So, oh yeah, well, it's not necessary, alright. My camera was, like I said, broken, so, and I had to buy something new to continue. I mean, I always have my phone to use it, but certain devices, certain gadgets, when I review, I need also my phone to show you the app. That means I'm going to need two phones or two cameras, and this is one of the reasons that I got this camera, hoping that maybe I can use it when doing my reviews, but we will see. Alright, so this is the action camera. You can see the waterproof case, the housing. It seems quite durable, actually. Let's open it. Alright, let's try not to break it. Okay. Oh yeah, here we go. Alright, so this is the camera, this is the device. And let's take a quick look. So you see there are plastic, not silicone or rubber, I'm not sure, seals. And you see the thickness. It's quite, you know, tightly sealed, you see. So I am beginning to believe, I'm starting to believe that 30 meters waterproof might be true with this case. I think it is. Alright, so let's open up the accessories. You get the usual books, the instructions and everything. There you go. Okay. And let's slide it. Come on. Alright, the big one first. Okay, so let's open this real quick. See what we get inside. We got another frame. I think it's the same. It looks like the same, so I guess it's a spare extra frame in case it's broken, maybe. I don't know, but you see it's exactly the same. Okay, no complaints. Alright, what else we get? We get strap for our wrist. Okay, this might come handy. What else? We get some mounts for our tripod, monopod, I guess, and some other mounts, different types again for tripods. You got 3M tape with 3M tape installed. Mounts, I guess, for, I don't know, I'm not sure if you can use these in a car. I guess you can use it. Here you go, another one more. You see it keeps coming, which is nice. Some other screws and the like. There you go, extra parts, more, and that's it with the first box. It seems quite plenty amount of accessories. Where is it? Okay, let's get to the smaller one. Okay, so let's see what we get inside. We have a micro USB charging cable. Good, keeps coming. Alright, we have a USB charger adapter, which is a nice touch. As far as I know, most of the action cams don't have this. And we have another small part. I think it's the same with the box on which it was installed. You see, yeah, it's pretty much the same. Alright, why not? What else we get? And we have, I think this is a lock. Yeah, lock strap. Yep. So this is pretty much it. No, because we have also the remote controller. Alright, and one thing about the remote controller, by the way, although the action cam is waterproof with the housing, of course, the remote controller is not. So keep that in mind. Don't just submerge it or you will be sorry. Keep that in mind. This is not waterproof. They say this is splash proof, so you get the idea. So you see we have plenty amount of accessories here, which is a nice start, I guess. For the price, this is around $50. So for $50 you get nice amount of accessories, which is quite a nice touch, because as far as I know, these action cam accessories are universal. So for example, these mounts and everything. So even if you change it, even if you break it, this action cam, if you want to buy, switch to another, you can still use the accessories, which is a good start for me. So let's get to the actual device, the actual cam. Here you go. This is the 4K Ultra HD Eken. This is the power button. This is the lens. Let's remove it. Right, why not? Okay, here you go. Looks nice. We have buttons here, up and down. See the shutter here, the LED, and the battery is here underneath it. I have already installed an SD card, micro SD card, by the way. It doesn't come pre-installed. Here you go. And we have HDMI slot and USB, micro USB slot. One thing about the SD card, before we start, I need to show you something. You're going to need class 10 micro SD card. Yeah. So you can see it. This is a class 10 Samsung Evo Plus is micro SD card. But one thing that you need to be careful about is, you see that tiny one on the bottom right corner. You can see this says U1. So when you buy an SD card for action cameras, if you're especially if you're going to use it for shooting 4K videos, you need to keep that in mind. Class 10 SD cards is not enough. Class 10 SD card is not enough for 4K video, especially for with certain action cams. It also has to have U3, not U1 branding on it. Okay, it has to support U3. U3 means UHD. That means 4K videos. Other than that, U1 means Full HD. So that means I can shoot with this. I can only shoot Full HD 180p videos. Other than that, it's not going to work. Especially one thing that I don't like about this cam, that it seems many people on the internet, as far as I have seen, are having difficulties with their SD cards. Apparently this device is a little bit picky when it comes to SD cards, so keep that in mind. Try to get the best one, and that would be an micro SD card with class 10 and U3, not U1. That should be good for you. Then everything should work without any problem. So let's power this up. You see, Eken, there you go, minus 32 gigs of storage. So you see, with 180p with 30 frames per second, I can shoot up to 5 hours, over 5 hours of video. But keep that in mind, the battery lasts about 90 minutes with Full HD videos. And if you try to shoot 4K videos, then it's around 50 minutes or so. Okay, so let's continue. When you press the power button, again, after you power this up, it will also work as the mode, so you can switch between modes. So let's show you how it works. I'm pressing it. See, you can hear the sound. And now we are in photo mode. 12 megapixel wide lens, wide angle. Okay, and burst photo. Okay, 12 megapixel again. Time lapse and settings. Let's go to settings. When I press the shutter button, that selects it. Let's see the video resolution. What we have, you see, mine is at 180, 30 frames per second. When I try with this micro SD card installed, when I try 4K, I don't know, 4K videos or 180p 60 frames per second, or I don't know, this 2.7K, when I try the other options, the higher resolutions, the camera gets stuck after, like, I don't know, 20 seconds, something like that. It stops. So it's not because of the camera, it's because of the SD card. So keep that in mind. But like I said, this device is especially picky compared to the others. So I'm going back. See, looping video options, timestamp, exposure. You can adjust your exposure. Photo resolution, let's check. See, 12 megapixel wide, that's the highest, and of course I'm going to select it. Burst photo, time lapse, continuous lapse. Continuous lapse is with the video. And power frequency, depending on your region, I guess you can leave it at auto. Language, you have different language options, you see. Date and time, sound indicator, you can adjust your sound, change your sound settings. You can turn off the shutter, start up sounds, the beep. If you don't like this beeping, you can simply turn it off from here. Upside down, if you tend to use it for some reason, if you have to use it like this upside down, you can simply enable this option and you will still be able to use it like normal, although the camera is upside down. So and you got screensaver, you got power saver. Power saver means after a certain amount of time it automatically turns off. I leave it off. Format is when you first install your SD card, you're advised to do a format. It will format the SD card and it will turn off, then you will turn it on again and you're good to go. You can reset the device and you can check the version. See, this is the latest right now as of today. As far as I know, this is the latest. So there are other fake versions. There are fake Eken cameras, action cameras. When you check their firmwares versions, and you will see different things like iCam, I don't know, something different, but it's supposed to say this exactly, H9R version 4.0 minus the 4.0. If it says something else, it's probably fake. Okay, so we'll go back. These are the settings mostly, and here let's check the side buttons. When I press the down, you see, waiting for Wi-Fi connection. Let's quickly show you that. Let me get my phone. And well, what you do is basically you're supposed to, hang on, you see remember the manual here, there is a QR code here. There you go. You read the QR code, it will take you to Play Store and you will be able to download the app, the As Easy iCam. And then what you do is go to your Wi-Fi settings and here you go, you connect this iCam H9R, there you go, and then you open up the app as iCam. Here you go, you can see, and press connect. It says connected, but just press it, it's not connected. And then you see what happens. I'll show you what happens now. You see this screen here, the LCD is turned off. Instead you can see everything, you see, from your phone. So this is especially useful when you want to use it, maybe, I don't know, like a webcam or something. Maybe if you want to use it for live streaming, that might come useful. Let's check the settings. There are not many settings here. You go, you can adjust the resolution, exposure, and that's it. And some are Chinese here, you see, so there's not a very good translation here. And you can switch between photo mode, video mode, and the time-lapse, I guess. And that is basically it. That's what this app does. That's all. So it's nothing big. You see, Wi-Fi connection. And let's check the other button. Okay, it didn't work. How do we get back? How do we... Okay, let's see. Alright, so start the app. Here you go. And here you can see all your photos, videos, and everything you can watch from the LCD screen, but I don't recommend. The LCD screen is not really good, and you see it's not a touch screen, so it's kind of old-fashioned and I don't like it. But again, 50 bucks, so I don't know, it's not a big deal actually for me. There are other big issues, so let's get to that real quick. Like in every product that I review, I first start with the things that I don't like, and let's start with what I don't like about this product. Let me turn this off. There you go. Okay, first thing, the device heats up. I don't know why, but it heats up real quick, actually quickly. So it's not really good. I mean, I don't like to feel that heat, that warmth in my hand when I use it. I mean, I'm using, so far I have only used it indoor in my house, so there is no direct sunlight and nothing, and I haven't used it more than, I don't know, maybe 10-20 minutes, but it heats up. So I don't know, this is an action cam, you're supposed to use it outside most of the times. So if it gets that much heat, that warm on the inside. I mean, I don't know what happens if you're outdoor under the direct sunlight and use it for half an hour. Might get really hot. I don't know if that would damage the circuits, the inner parts. I don't know, but I'm just saying. The second thing that I don't like is, here you go, this is the mic. See here. The mic is, how to say this, it's not loud. It's really like mute. I mean, you have to be really loud. The sound quality is nice. Actually, the strange thing is sound quality is nice. It's not bad, but it's not loud. It's really, that really sucks for me. Why? Because like I said, recently I have been on extremely tight budget, and I really urgently needed to buy a camera to continue with the reviews with these things. So I decided to buy this partially because partially to use it as my cam, a new cam. So like I said, if I'm gonna have to like shout all the time, that is not a good thing for me. And I don't know, I hope I will not regret this. I will do a test footage with this. I will go outside and shoot a video for a while, and you will see. But like I said, if the mic is like this, it's not good. I don't know if Eken comes with a new firmware upgrade or something like that, but these Chinese brands, these brands are not known for their frequent firmware upgrades, so updates and everything. So I don't have high hopes with that, but I don't like it. I don't like it. What else that I don't like? The battery takes 2 hours to charge. That might count as a thing that I don't like, but I'm not sure. It's not a big deal. It's something small, but I don't like it. And the other thing that I don't like is the LCD screen. The LCD screen is not good, and it's not touch screen, and I really don't like it. I really don't like it. And the next thing is the wide angle. I mean, the wide angle, it has wide angle, so I have no complaints about that, but it's not adjustable. I mean, you cannot switch between wide angle lens, between wide angle or normal angle. Like I said, if you want to use it like a normal cam, like a regular cam, then you're gonna need a narrower angle. Otherwise, you'll get the fish eyes on the edges, on the sides. I guess that can be corrected by using a video edit application, edit software, but then again, it takes extra effort, extra time. So I'm not feeling that. I'm not happy with that. The other thing that I don't like is that, like I said, it can be picky compared to the other action cams. As far as I have understood, it is a little bit pickier than the other cams out there. So you have to be careful with your micro SD card, what you're going to use. That might be a problem, actually. Other than that, I think there are no complaints that I can think about, because I don't have any in my mind right now. So these are the biggest complaints. Maybe I made a wrong choice, but then again, recently I've been on a extremely tight budget, and I had to buy a camera, and I thought, why not? Let's try this one. I might as well use it like a regular cam, and I might use it outdoor. But I don't know. I might have made a mistake. But then again, you don't have many options if you have a tight budgets when it comes to camera. And so nothing to say. And again, if you want to donate, look at the links down in the description. So these are the everything that I can think about right now about this camera. So let's get to the things that I do like. And first, the build quality. The build quality it feels, I mean, this is like a $50 action cam, but it doesn't feel really flimsy, doesn't feel cheap. It feels sturdy actually. Well, I mean, it's supposed to be like that because it's an action cam. So but it looks good. I mean, it feels strong, so that's a plus. Next thing that I do like is the price. Of course, the price is 50 bucks. I'm not sure you can find something better at this price range. I don't think so. So this is a good choice if you want to, like, I don't know, if you are curious about this action cam life, if you want to give it a try, but if you don't want to spend too much because you don't know if you're going to regret it or not. If you I don't know, if you don't know that if you will still like this, if you will be still interested this much like a week from now on. So this is a good choice. 50 bucks, you see. And the next thing is, you see the accessories. Here you go. For 50 bucks you get the cam and you get all these accessories, which is a nice touch. I think this might be the biggest thing that I do like, because as far as I remember, these are universal, like I said. So you can use it if you want. I don't know, you can use these for other cams, other action cams, and you will be able to use them, which is a nice touch. Even if you break this at some point, you want to buy another one, you will still be able to use it, because most of the action cams, they don't come with this many accessories. Even if they do, then it's like, I don't know, 150 bucks, something like that. So like 3 times more expensive. So in that sense, it's a nice touch. It's a huge plus. And what else I do like about it? The remote. You get the remote controller, so that's also nice. You can use it. And I don't know what else I can say. I mean, it's all about the budget. You can't really complain that much about it. It does basically, you pay for around 50 bucks, 50, 55, depending on the place you're planning to buy this. So you give like 55 bucks, 50 bucks, and you get all of this, and you get a cam which is capable of, in theory, which is capable of doing almost everything that more expensive models can do. Like, it can shoot 4K videos. By the way, 4K is interpolated. It's not real 4K, but still 4K. If you're not really that crazy about the resolution, the technical mumbo jumbo, then you're not going to notice. Okay, so it can shoot 4K videos, it can shoot 2.7K videos, it can shoot 180 videos with 60 frames per second or 30 frames per second. It can shoot 720p videos with 120 FPS frames per second. So it has all the options. It has wide angle lens. It can take pictures and everything. It has a time lapse, continuous loop, and everything. Blah blah blah. Basically, it can do all the other action cameras on the market can do. So if you want to give it a try, if you don't want to spend much, maybe if you want to use it on your car, I guess you can use it in your car. That would be nice. Or I have seen some pictures, some videos that people actually use it, mount these Eken, this model actually, on their drones. So if you have a drone that doesn't have a cam on it, you might try, because then it would be a good choice, because it's, even if the drone crashes, this will probably survive. And even if it doesn't survive, you won't be really feeling really hurt in your pockets, because it's 50 bucks again. So it might be a good choice. And like I said, with the mic, the issue with the mic will not be a really issue if you are using it on your drone. Why? Because with the drone, you won't want to hear any sound, because the only sound you're going to hear will be the propellers, and you're not going to want to hear that. So there will be no minus, no cons when it comes to microphone. So, and like I said, it can do everything that the other action, almost everything that the other action cameras can do. So given the price range, well, these are a go. I will just go and do a test footage outside and you can see, and then you can be the judge yourself. You can judge it yourself. But like I said, $50. If you are interested, if you are curious about the action cam life, you can give this a go and you will probably not be disappointed that much, unless you want to use it as an action cam. If you want to use it for other purposes like I do, you might be you might be sorry. I'm going to try it as well. I'm going to try to do that and see if I will regret it or not. So this is the Eken H9R action cam review. If you like the video, you can subscribe, and if you have any questions, ask them in the comments down below, and I will try to answer as many as I can. I will try to help as much as I can. So I will see you in another video. Alright guys, so this is 1080p 30 frames per second video footage. I am right now speaking at a normal level, so just to give you an idea about the sensitivity of the microphone. And here you go. Let's see.